What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Ori and the Blind Forest. My name is Splattercat, and I'm happy to be your somewhat blind guide as we go through this area, attempting not to get spiked, hurt, or otherwise injured. There's lots of pointy things over there, and also they're shooting at me, so I think I'm going to stay away. If there's one thing I've learned from video games, it's that if people are shooting at you, don't get hit. I don't know. I got not. You were probably expecting something more anecdotal right there, but I got nothing. If people are shooting at you, wear a vest. Like Captain Obvious type stuff. Just be like, alright. Oh, good, a recharging shrine. Let's go for that. There it is. So we have now been recharged, and we have also saved. And so know that our adventures have been surveyed. I think... yeah, we're still chasing the Goomon, which is stolen from us. Technically, it wasn't our property, so can you actually steal something that was just sort of laying out in the open? I think the Goomon would argue that you cannot, and that he is totally innocent, and that all of my accusations are just base and total slights against his character. However, can I destroy those? I can. But why would I want to becomes the question. Why would I want to? Oh no. I don't like that at all. Oh no, I doubled this like that. No! Oh my god. Okay, so they're everywhere. That's no bueno. I'm gonna take a hit right there because why not? We're gonna get the health back anyways. But seriously, dropping blocks are one of those things that always gets me killed in Mario. So you can expect that this next section is probably going to be full of crushing defeats. It's going to pay out dividends in the realm of squishings. Let's go up to the top. I'm being very careful because it seemed like there was a divot right here, like they put a crush block right here. So there's a crush block right there. We'll race past it. I don't know if this is... yeah, we're going to be blocked right there by some wood. And so, as usual, there's some wood in my path. The subtext to all of my romantic adventures thus far. Alright, so even though we've been blocked off by wood, I think we'll continue going this way. Those are glowing white. Can this guy jump on it? Here, jump on this. Nope. Nothing accomplished right there. Okay, well, I think later on we'll probably get an ability that allows us to dispense of those little white barriers, but for right now we have no defense and no offense against them. Luckily, they aren't very aggressive, so you don't have to worry about it, but right about the time we got a big old water pit over here. Damn. There we go. We'll get rid of that guy. Jump to here. What is this? Oh, you can go behind it, so a small bit of XP right there. Down below, I see no reason for us to go down there because we don't have 4 energy to get through that gate. So I think since our progression has been gated, we will continue forward in a different direction. Crush block right there. Oh my god, that should have been a death. That should have been a death because that was sloppy. And I deserved it. Can I crush that thing right? Oh my god. Okay, so... oh, we can. We can crush him. Well, that's pretty cool. That's pleasing to me. That turns my eyes skywards in an exultation of joy. An exhumation of joy? I don't know which I prefer. In joyous exultations? That works a little bit better, I think. I think I precariously worded it on the front end, but then again, I try not to think about it too much. Once it's been deployed out of my mouth hole, it's over. That looks really dangerous. I'm gonna guess that we get a double jump at some point. And that's what we're supposed to use right there. So I'm not gonna spend too much time pondering mechanics and things that I don't have. We have an energy door. Okay, well, open it on up. Sometimes there's good stuff behind them. What did that do for us? Does not appear to have accomplished much. Okay, well, there's nothing up there. At least nothing that we can acquire. Ooh. A water pit. Okay. Well... these platforms right here don't look like they're spaced well enough for me to jump in between them. So I think we may have to take a bath right here if we wanted to get ourselves... what's up here? I mean, I want to know what I'm gambling for. If I'm going to lose health and set myself out to kind of like a bad resolution, I'd like to know what I'm dying over and over and over for. It's an honest question. What is this over here? No! Oh man, I triggered a thing. Alright, well, we'll slot in the map stone, and maybe that'll help out a little bit. The map stone has cleared out this area, so that'll allow us to isolate and figure out what things we're up against. I think that for right now, I'm going to jump the spikes. Ooh, there's some crushimicators down here. There are some crushimicators. Well, let me see if I can... Oh, no. Crushimicator, no. Please don't. I refuse. I refuse to be crushimicated right now. So I guess we'll grab that map fragment for later to fill in on that other one that I sort of like skipped over. I like skipping. It makes me feel happy. Why are people so judgmental about my skipping? I love skipping. It's a jovial way to go about life. People are just mad because their lives are skipless. That's what it comes down to. Like, I can't skip, therefore Splattercat can't skip. You stomped on that thing's house and made it angry so that it would come murder me? You know, Gumon, you're not doing a whole lot right now to convince me that you're friendly. It looks like you get like a 3 count and then he... Oh no. Okay, so a little bit of... That worked pretty well. It didn't hurt him very much though. God, he is keeping me on the move, that's for sure. On my adorable little kitty toes. God. No! No, 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 no. Oh, no. No, please no. Situation is getting worse and worse and worse. Whew, that was intense. That's pretty intense right there. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. Oh, a fragment. So what door does this... Is there a fragment door marked on the... Oh, it's right there. Okay. So that's going to be our next goal, is to gather up a few more fragments and take those to the dough. Hey, a little bit more energy. That's good. I should probably save, right? Save mid-ear, I guess. Did I say mid-ear? Mid-air. I mean, I guess it'd be mid-ear too because we have giant, adorable ears, but... Still, I think we're stretching it a tiny bit. Go back up and through here. I tend to be aggressive about scenes like this just because I'd rather, if I go through them quickly, I don't know, I just let like instinct take over and just mash my way through. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. You never know. I'm gonna watch the pattern for a second here. Going topside looks like it's gonna get us killed, so I think we'll probably want to go towards the bottom. My guess is that that little platform is probably going to be accessible from the right. Yeah, but not from the left. It's a trick. It's a ruse, essentially. They're trying to make you get killed right there. We'll squeeze our way through that gate and get ourselves another ability point. A big old fistful of XP. Or, you know, whatever you want to put your XP in. A sack. A fist. A barrel. I don't care. He's going to try and sneak up on us right there, but I saw him sitting on the ledge before I went into the room, so... There it is. One thing I like about Metroidvania is they're constantly like forcing me to be more observant, which is one of my skills that I lack. So I guess it's not my skill. I guess it would be a skill that I lack. What in the hell? Oh no. Okay, so I need to sit right here. Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. I'm an idiot. Okay, well that was unfortunate. Which way do we go? Oh, we got to go back up through the crushers. Okay. Back up through the crushers. Couldn't make it through one episode without a death. I don't know why I did that either. That was kind of just like one of those dirt deaths where you sit there and you're like, yeah, in my head, I knew what was going to happen right there, and then it just happened anyways. I'm not going to go for that one. I know what I said about being aggressive just a second ago, but for right now, it's a bad plan. It is a particular atlas which I believe will lead us astray. Or at least have the wrong moon readings or whatever the hell it is that they have in atlases. Anybody use an atlas anymore? We have the internet now. I don't know. I could shrug about an atlas. I'm like, it doesn't seem that useful anymore. Okay, straight into there. We gotta get that XP ball again. We'll go in through there. And this time we'll try not to make any major life expenditures. Anyway, I'll drop a save point right there too so that we don't... I need to get more frequent with my saving. I need to get a lot more aggressive about it. Took a hit right there for some reason because I just didn't feel like moving out of the way. What can you do? Sometimes you make mistakes. On this side. Okay, so there we go. We got the fragment that time. Now we need to go back through here. Alright, so there we go. With all the deftness that I can manage, I guess. What do we have? Oh, we have the fragments. Okay, so since we have both, we'll go back to the door. We'll slot those both in. I don't know what it is, but I really enjoy, like, when there's, like, divots and recessions and alcoves for things. Slotting them into the alcoves makes me happy. It must be Freudian. I don't know. It pleases me, though, every time. Makes me happy. Ooh, almost got me right there. Almost got me. You guys got some health on you? I could use it. Did something just pop out of the wall right there? No? I thought I saw something protrude. Or at least trude in a novice manner. I mean, it did let itself get seen after all. Ooh, okay. Down we go. Basic platforming skills, ho! Try and stay out of the water because it does cause grievous bodily harm. It hurts your spirit. It's almost a spiritual burn. You ever been burned so bad that it was spiritual? Why does a frog need fists that big? Oh my god. I mean, you would think a frog would have a very beefy, like, maxed out tongue, but he's been hitting arm day. He's been hitting arm day. I guess frogs have things to punch around here. It's necessary. Opposable thumbs have become part of his repertoire. Or his repertoire? And so let me guess. I happened to notice that as we were coming in here, it didn't appear as though we'd be able to get back out. I bet this is double jump. Yep, double jump. Okay, so we're good. So let's play with this thing. Okay. It'll allow me to swap directions, and that should help out with my dodging as well as we go through, because I always rely on a double jump. Always. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought that platform sunk too, and I was like, that jump's going to be a little bit iffy. If and when we come back, Gumon's walking around the foreground just trying to mess with us right now. It's okay. By the time we get done with him, he's going to walk through the 1, 2, 3 ground. He got nothing left. No foregrounds, no 5 grounds, no nothing. Let's go back through here. Fire out a couple more lasers. Oh, good, a health pickup. That makes me happy. I needed that. I am going to investigate all these ledges because this game is riddled, absolutely riddled with random little collectibles and pickups all over the place. And so it's worth taking a look around. If you've got the time, and you've got the energy, and also the motivation, it's definitely worth looking around. So, can I land on that little edge right there? I'm feeling... no. Okay, so landing on that little edge might not be possible. Yeah, it's not going to be possible. So maybe we're supposed to come around from a different direction right there? I don't know. Maybe that's what it wanted us to do. There we go. I was just approaching it from the wrong direction. From the wrong altitude, I guess. Destroy all them and hope that at some point they sprinkle health pickups on us. Oh, they did. We've been sprinkled. Yay! Another orb. So now we can open up those 4-slot energy doors like that one right there. We can open up the one over there. Although that one doesn't appear to be that useful. I think it just connects like these two zones so that you can move through a little bit more quickly. It's kind of like a fast travel spot, I guess. An extra alcove, if you will, to travel through. However, let me go ahead and save right now since we haven't saved in a little bit, and we've got free energy available. And so I guess our next goal is going to be to the left, maybe? No, not to the left. Okay. Oh, it's that dangly thing right there. I see it. Okay. Back up and over we go. Ooh, that one got close. That one got a little bit close. Okay. Well, we made it over the side, so that's good. I don't have to spike myself in order to get in here. Prefer not to be spiked. I don't want to be like the punch bowl at every prom ever. Like, seriously? Why do they keep having punch at the prom? Every time it gets spiked. Every single time. Like, for the last 40 years, people's proms, spiked punch bowl every single time. I didn't go to prom until I was graduated, weirdly enough, because my girlfriend at the time was a junior, and I guess they could only let seniors go to prom or something like that. It was like a senior thing. I don't remember. I remember exactly the rules, but I went when I was, like, graduated already with my girlfriend to her prom, I guess. We were dating when we were in high school, too, but it was a weird situation. I felt sort of like I didn't belong there, but then again, most of the people that I knew back in high school still hadn't graduated, so it wasn't too weird, but it was still a little weird. I don't know what else to say about it. Ooh! Yes, I like that jump very much right there. Let's go ahead and kill off that spider, because I dislike spiders tremendously. I'm not going to let him crawl on me or anything. Gumon is headed it way back. Wow, it seems so much easier for him. I think it's because he's got 4 feet. Like, technically, they're like legs, sort of. Ooh, that was sketch right there, okay. I mean, it was pretty obvious what they wanted me to do, but it was still sketchy. Ori's pretty good at this. Ori's pretty good at this. Now, this jump, that's the one right there. That was the one that separates the tiny, furry little whatever creatures from the adult little furry creature whatevers. I don't know. Let's blast a monster right there. Grab ourselves a little bit of that orb. There's an energy refill right here, so I'm going to assume that they're hinting that I should save. Oh, shit. Okay, so yeah, they were hinting that I should save. And so now we've been vaporized by spikes. And it's all because I jumped poorly at these thrusting mechanisms. That's okay, though. When it thrusts this time, I'm going to grasp it. I'm going to grasp it like crazy. And my guess is that they want you to do that right there. It's a little bit sketchy, but it's not as bad as some of the jumps we've made previously, so I think I can live with it. And then on this side, they want you to wall jump over to here. Awesome. It's going to use up a little bit of energy, though. So hopefully we don't end up needing that. I'm going to drop a save right here, too. Alright, well, since we have double jump, we should be able to... Wait, what does that do right there? Oh, no, that's the... Is this the same spot that he... Okay, he dropped us right there before. Okay, I was a little disoriented for a moment. Energy crystal right there. I'm not going to avoid that because the special abilities like the saving and the AoE are far too valuable to bypass any of that. Let's have a look here. Jackass. That's what he gets. Makes me happy that he got crushed in his own trap. It shouldn't, but I'm a spiteful person like that, so I'm going to laugh about it. On this side, cross over to right there, and now we just got to wait for an opening. Like that right there. Perfect. And then we got an opening right there, and I think if we don't take it, I'm going to regret it. Okay. Get our double jump going. We're making little advances, not much, but it's something. Oh my god, okay, so... Off we go, or up we go, I suppose. Off the wall, yeah, so it still works. The saying still works. The euphemism, I knew I wasn't going to make it through there without taking a hit. And up we are. That was adorable. Ori should talk to things more. He should make that sound as frequently as possible. Just bring his adorability game up to a whole new level. You have recovered the water vein. This ancient gemstone will grant you entrance to the Ginso tree. Cool. So apparently we're going to bring back the Ginso tree's waters by performing invasive arboreal surgeries, and then preceding said arboreal surgeries with the gift of gemstones. Seems like a cogent plan to me. I mean, I don't know if I could cook up anything better. If a tree's got something wrong with it, its waters just aren't flowing. I'm not really sure what lever to push to make that happen, but... I don't even know what I'm attempting for right here, but I don't want to leave without it. Oh, we made it. Holy shit. Okay, so maybe the double jump was... Ah, balls. Okay, so a little bit of damage taken right there. I guess I can live with it. I'm gonna have to. I don't really have much of a choice. Watch out for the second spike that... Oh, that was... knob style. When was the last time that I saved? Do I have the gemstone still? Okay, I still have the gemstone. That's all that I was worried about. I don't really care about the dying. The dying's part of the game because it is supposed to be like one of those ultra difficult... No! That is the opposite of what I desired. Alright, well we made it across with the exact same health that we had previously, so... No harm, no foul, I guess. Okay, so now that we're over here... Ah, there's another one right there. It's very unfortunate. And in order to collect the power-ups, you gotta jump quick, otherwise they fall and they despawn. And I want them because they help me level. Ooh, during that explosion, I lost sight of myself. Lost sight of myself during the explosion, which is unfortunate. I wonder if I can get down into the water and grab that life cell before I die. I saw it down in there. I don't know if we have enough. How deep is it? It will... Oh, never mind. Oh, we made it. Cool. Was that actually a life cell or was that just XP? It might have been a different color because the palette was offset by the water that was overlaying it. I think it was. Okay, well now that we've done that, let's throw down on a save real fast. We need to buy ourselves some abilities too because we get some points overlaying. So, we can either go 2 points in and get Ultra Bash, which allows bashing through enemies. I don't know what that means. That sounds pretty cool though. Ultra Spirit Magnet. Most pickups automatically get absorbed. So that'd be pretty good. It means we don't have to rush ourselves when we're going up walls or anything. Or we could go for Regroup, which gets the health back when we save. Might be nice. I'll think about it. And then this one, Flame Efficiency. Halves the cost of Charge Flame. I don't know if that would be... I mean, I want to work towards going in the water without losing health, because there's so many water zones that I think would probably be a very, very good investment for our long-term pickup acquisition. However, for now, let's go for the automatic pickup absorption. I'd like to be able to move a little bit slower when we're going through some of the puzzles, and not having to constantly jump and try and grab things would make it a little bit easier. Dodge right there. I think we got a healing plant right here, so we should be able to get something back. There was no heal in there? Oh, that sucks. For us, should have attempted that with more health, unfortunately. Luckily, our save is right here, so whatever. The game keeps track of your deaths for some reason, just to, I guess, rub it in your face or something. They're right there. We've died 11 times so far. I'm not completely sure why it does that, but I guess some people care about things like that. I don't know. It doesn't do anything for me, and in fact, it just makes me feel rushed, and it makes me feel like I'm not playing very well if I have to constantly look at it, but it is what it is, I guess. We've got a soul well up here, so I think heading in that direction and saving might be a good plan. There it is. Okay, so full health and full energy. Let's go back down and see if we can mess with this spike pit. I'm going to save real fast. I don't know where I should jump from. The trajectory has to be... There it is. The trajectory had to be, like, just on. Are you one of those people like me who leans in your seat when you make, like, a hard jump? I do that. I've done it since I was a little kid. When I make, like, a hard jump, I'm like, ah, and I lean hella hard. I try to lead it a little. Oh, that seems unfortunate. Oh, okay. So I see what they were going for. I didn't think there would be spikes at the bottom. That was the problem. Oh, Christ! Damn it! If it's not one thing, it's another. If it's not one thing, it's another. Okay, so straight through there. Handle our business on this side real fast. The business of being fuzzy and adorable. And this time, we know what's waiting for us right there. On this side, I shall blast you open, sir, and you shall give me nothing. I'm gonna wait for... God, that was... Yikes. Wait, how do I... Alright, I guess that was the least efficient way to do that. Ah! Now the real problem arises if I have to go back down here. Alright, so let me see if I can accomplish this here. Just like make this happen. Nope, not high enough, not enough lift. I can't make that jump right there. I'm not skilled enough. I am not the Goomon. There we go. That was what I wanted. That spider's got extra health too, just to rub it in a little bit deeper. Okay, so we finally made it. And if this didn't pay off, I'm going to be... You know, I could have known that that wasn't going to pay off either. Like, what was the point of all this? There's a life thing up there, but we can't get to it actively. Alright, double back on that spider, which looks like it gets to respawn freely. Well, that was a well-expended grip of time. Guess we'll go through there for right now. Let's go back to where we're supposed to go. I think we'll try by the end. We'll try and head all the way up to Thornfelt. See if we can make that happen. I may make some light edits of all the deaths and things, because if I'm struggling with a puzzle over and over and over again, I don't think there's any need to leave that footage in. We'll just go to like one failed attempt and then one successful attempt after that, just to show it getting done, because I do think that it eats into the length of an episode. Let's go to... Well, let's get ourselves refilled on energy, since we do have a freebie right here, and I've never been one to turn down a freebie. Giggity. And so then we'll go off to the left. All the way up. Get shot at by a spider. You know you're in a rough neighborhood when even the spiders are shooting at you. Right there we got some crisscross action going on with the projectiles. Spider looks like he's... bastard. Is there anything over there that I want? It doesn't have anything flagged on the map, so I'm going to leave it. It's just like an XP thing over there. Or like maybe an ability point if you're really lucky. There's another one right there. It's not an ability point, but it'll help fill up the meter a tiny bit. Oh yeah, we got to go back through the laser part, don't we? Forgot about that. I'll go on the next one. Got a little bit of extra jump time, so that should help out along the way. Yeah, it terrifies me every time you do that, bud. Every single time. I'm going to try and go left right here and scrabble up the wall and see what we can find. I don't know if it's the wisest idea, but... Back down to here. I'm going to save on that point because we do have a pretty good lateral move right here that we have to make in order to make it. Ooh. Alright, so we made it. Got back with the crystal. Let's be on our way, shall we? Got things to accomplish here. I'll try and get that other map stone filled in too once we get back in and over there. Oh, I didn't land on that. That seemed a little bit overly generous. Gotta deal with you dicks all the way through here, aren't I? Alright, well, I'll do what I can, but I'm not really super interested in fighting with all of you. Is there anything over on the other side right there? I wonder if the double jump. Come on, scrabble up that wall. Okay, so yeah, I was worried that might happen, but then again, deep down, I wasn't really that concerned because I just wanted to see what was over here. Maybe it would be a health pickup, and if so, you can take the hit. You can just sort of like sacrifice it and not care. That's like the joy of getting health pickups right after a dangerous situation. Let's take a look at the foot. Oh, come on. Maybe AoE you out right there. Will that kill all of you? It will not, unfortunately. We did get our energy back, though, which is pretty sweet. I love it when I AoE an enemy and I get my energy back. Makes me a stockade. Still can't do it. Will this work? Hey, it worked! But unfortunately, it's like a water area down there, so that might get a little bit dangerous, but let me kill him off first, and then we'll take a look. Is there anything actually in the water, or was it just the little XP pickup? I think it was the XP pickup. Alright, he did not have the thrust in order to get his rocket up and off of the earth, and so we were able to jump over the top of it. Through this little tunnel to the right. Up and over the crystal, which I will destroy because it looked at me wrong and it said something mean about my mother and my heritage. Therefore, it must be destroyed. Obviously, violence won't make that situation worse. We blow up a few more of these tiny little guys. We got our energy back again. Hell yeah. That rules. So, let's insert this crystal, and then we'll be able to go into the Ginso tree. Okay, and so the Ginso tree is now properly lubricated for adventuring. We should continue forward. I think I need... Let's go this map stone down here. I'm going to turn that in. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of Ori and the Blind Forest. I look forward to seeing you all in future episodes. Take care out there, everybody. And as always, hi do. It was a pleasure to have you here.